So now, after going through all the videos, we must ask the question how to spot parallel ideas. That is again, you know what is parallel construction. You know what things can be in parallel, but how to spot parallel ideas, right? If we go through all the examples in the previous videos, we come to know that most of the parallel things were joined by the conjunction and. And it is not just the conjunction and that joins parallel ideas. In fact, any conjunction can join parallel ideas. So let's go through this kind of examples here. And parallel construction comes into play only when there is more than one idea. And how do we join more than one idea? We use conjunctions. Conjunctions indeed are used to join ideas, right? So whenever there is a conjunction, wherever there is a conjunction, the chances are that we have similar ideas. So when you spot a conjunction, you are adding, and when you are adding, you can only add similar things. You just cannot add anything and everything, right? So whenever you see a conjunction, you should become cautious and you should expect parallel construction, right? So let's take a few examples. The discovery of America and the fall of Constantinople are two of the greatest events in human history. What are the two things? The first thing is the noun phrase, NP1 noun phrase, the discovery of America, and the fall of Constantinople. We have the noun phrase too. These two are the greatest events in human history. The conjunction and is the parallel marker. The two noun phrases are the parallel ideas. Right? Let's go to the next one. The people here are too feeble either to protest or to oppress. So what do we have? We have the two infinitives coming in parallel. In the previous examples, we hadn't discussed the infinitives, but now here we have two infinitives: to protect, to oppose. The people here are too feeble, either X or Y. And what is X? To protect. What is Y? To oppress. And what is the marker? The conjunction either or is the parallel marker. The infinite to protect and to oppress are the parallel ideas. Let's go to the next one. The psychotherapy has worked wonders. He's not only getting up early in the morning, but also taking interest in studies. So we have two parallel things. The first is the gerund phrase. He's not only gerund phrase one, GP1. He's not only getting up early in the morning, but also taking interest in studies. So getting and taking are the two parallel are the two gerunds, and they are gerund phrases because they are followed by many other things. Getting up early in the morning is gerund phrase one, and taking interest in studies is gerund phrase two. And how are they introduced? They are introduced by the conjunction not only but also. So again, the way we had it in either or, the way we had in and, now we have it in not only but also. The conjunction not only but also is the parallel marker. The two gerund phrases are the parallel ideas. Let's go to the next one. Here we have, at times the doctor is available both in the morning and during the day. So what do we have? We have the conjunction both X and Y, and X and Y are parallel. And what are the two parallel ideas? That the prepositional phrases are the two parallel ideas: in the morning, during the day. So at times the doctor is available both in the morning, X, and during the day, Y. X and Y are parallel. The conjunction both and is the parallel marker. The prepositional phrases are the parallel ideas. Let's go to the next one. I would rather sit home and watch a movie than go out and play with my friends. So we have two things. The conjunction rather than introduces the element one, which is X1, sit home. So we have sit as the verb, sit home and watch a movie, then go out and play with my friends. The conjunction rather than is the parallel marker. The verb sit and go are the parallel elements. Sit and go are the parallel elements, so that's correct. And let's go to the next one. I have experienced almost every adventurous activity from X to Y. So again, we have the idiom from X to Y, where X and Y are the parallel elements. What is X? X is climbing Mount Everest during the winters to staying alone in the Amazonian jungle without food and water. So I have experienced almost every adventurous activity from climbing Mount Everest during the winter. So this is basically the first gerund phrase, climbing Mount Everest during the winters. From X, which is this, to Y, which is this, staying alone in the Amazonian jungle without food and water. Error here, food and water. So we have seen the idiom from to, the idiom rather than, the idiom not only but also, the idiom both X and Y, the idiom either or. We can also have neither nor, right? The way we had either or. There are people who suffer in life not because they are wicked, but because they are unfortunate. Again, we have not X but Y. X and Y are the two parallel elements. The conjunction not X but Y is the parallel marker. The two subordinate clauses beginning with because are the parallel ideas. So here you have clauses. Here we had gerund phrases. Here we had the verb sit and go. Here we had the prepositional phrases. So again we see that anything and everything that can come in parallel, and usually the conjunctions indicate, or the conjunctions are the parallel markers of the parallel ideas. So this is all about parallel construction, and this may not be enough. You have to go through as many solve examples as possible. Please go on to our website, bodheeprep.com, and you will find the segregated problems on modifiers, parallel construction, subject verb agreement, and many other similar topics.